All right, we're live. I'm live. All right, I gotta let my girl know that I'm live because she like to walk around here with no clothes on and stuff. So I can't be showing y'all the goods. You know, it's for me. She need her own podcast for real. But anyway, let's get into it. I already know I'm a little, 5 minutes late. um, I'm gonna share my screen just uh, so we can see what's going on. Um, I'm going to. What's this? Oh, we got an arrow on off the call out, but it's not trending right now. So I'm not gonna force myself into something like this. It did just hit off a major supply level. But this white line is straight. Like it's not going in a direction, and it is consolidating right now. Prices is bouncing from this supply zone to this demand, supply, demand, supply, demand. All right, so I mean it'll be cool if it breaks out. Um, we wouldn't necessarily be late on a trade if it breaks out and continue on its way down because we want to see it start to trend and we want to see uh price start making a move like this, right? And then when we get our entry, we make our money and then we get out. But like if you look at this area right here, right, it's in a box, right? It's in a box, it's going up and down, it's consolidating right now. Not the best time to trade. Yes, you can make money through it, but we like to trade when it's trending. So we're gonna be patient with that. Um, but yeah, while we wait, I'm gonna send this out to a few more people. Um, Remember, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section. Um, if you like what you see or stuff that I'm teaching about, um, go ahead and subscribe. Share um, or like the video. Is very much appreciated. We've been on a run. We've been on a run, and to be honest, like it's crazy because I might have to show y'all. I might do a withdrawal on the live stream today. I think I want to do that. I wasn't planning on doing that, but like, you know, it's time for another payout already. And I think I'm gonna do a withdrawal on the live. So y'all stick with me so we can see that. Um, and then yeah, let's have a blessed day for real in the markets. Marcus has been doing his thing for us lately, and we've been taking advantage of it. So let's see if we can continue to do so. And yeah, so let me just send this out real quick. We probably won't be taking any trades before opening bell anyway. So just Bob, just kick it real quick. Let's see. Uh, Wow, my phone's acting mad slow this morning. It's crazy, like super slow for whatever reason. It was right, so why is my phone so slow this morning? Like, what's going on? It's fully charged. Let me take it off of this. Let me see. Maybe that's what it is. All right, so I just want to send this out. We got price breaking a level. Like I said, we're gonna wait. There's no rush. Okay. All right. Now, last thing I just want to send it out. I'm gonna put it on my Instagram. Get this live out. All right, and then the last thing. All right, y'all. All right, let's get into it. Woo! Good morning. Live from New York. We are going to be trading NQ, the Nasdaq, the top 100 companies in the U.S. Occasionally, I may switch to gold, but for the most part, we are going to be trading the Nasdaq. For those of you that don't know what it is, like I said, it's the top 100 companies. So you have all these companies here, like Nvidia, Apple, you got your Google, your Amazon, your Teslas, right? A whole bunch of other ones I do not know. I'm not even gonna lie. Fortunately, they don't affect the Nasdaq as much, right? But they are part of it. So we gotta see how it looks. You got some Netflix, right? But anyway, obviously, the bigger the boxes are, the more it affects the Nasdaq's movement. So as you see here, the four biggest boxes, Nvidia, Apple, Google, and Microsoft, they hold a lot of weight when it comes to this market. So if we see these turn red, then it is a good indication that the market is probably going to continue to go down. Obviously, if the whole map turns green, then that is another confirmation that price is moving up in the Nasdaq. All right, so it's just a basket of different companies creating creating a price, right, that we have here on the right side, and combined shows what the overall movement is. Okay. Now, I'm not even on my account. So let's log in real quick. All right, so we are up. I did take a trade last night, y'all. Like I was at my girl's, her friend. I was at her house, and I was chilling on the couch. I was watching the draft, and I seen this setup here. What made me take this setup? Let me see. So I am up technically for the day. Um, if I'm being honest, I don't remember it looking like this, but I think I did see like a supply zone, like that price bounced off of up here. It was a supply zone that was up here. And then we got the arrow. By the time I looked at it, it was pulling back already. And then I seen this engulfing candle. Once I seen that engulfing candle, um, I took I took the trade. It was on a 1 minute time frame, so I don't know uh why I waited, but I wound up taking a trade here, and then we took it down um to make a couple $100. Uh Nothing crazy. All right, nothing crazy. So on this, I had my risk about 300 to 400, so it was up here somewhere. And then we took it down to this level here. I seen a good number and I got out. I don't believe it was $700 though. Let's be transparent here. It's 500. So maybe I got in a little earlier right here. Yeah, probably got in like, yeah, that makes more sense. Around here. I know I didn't risk that much. But anyway, so you can see I just played the arrow, but that was on my own time. That was a riskier trade. Obviously, it's going against the trend. But you know, as you see the market more, you'll know when to take trades like that. I don't advise you as if you're new to do that until you kind of have understanding how the market moves. But it is there. Just like right now, even right now, we're in a downtrending market. We got a red arrow. Price just bounced off of supply, and if you decide to take this trade when it was called out, you could be in profit right now. I'm deciding not to take the trade or even call it out because, like I said, overall, if you were on when I first got on, wait, what's going on? Okay, right. If you really look at price right now, it's in a box. It's just bouncing up and down in this box, right? It's not really trending. That's what you call consolidation. It's moving sideways. The white line is sideways. You can get caught up in a trap, with that of price. Just you can enter, and then it's just floating around in your entry area or floating in your negative, maybe floating in your positive. But I don't like trading in those conditions of the market. We want to see conditions like this where price is where's an arrow? Let's look for an arrow. Price is coming from is going in a direction. Like it's either going down or look, see, we have another level of consolidation. Yes, you can catch trades in these, but if you want to get down to it, this is a downtrending market right here too. It's going in a particular direction, like strongly. Here's one for a buy. It's going in a direction. Like when it starts moving sideways, like within this on the higher time frames, that is sideways movement. All right, so let me just delete these. We want to trade when it is trending, and Nas is a good pair to trade when it's trending. It's a trendy pair. Like once it chooses a direction, it tends to go in that direction strongly. Um, so if we look on the higher time frames and we like break it down um, until an entry point, we can see here on the hourly, we're at an hourly demand level, right? When we caught those sales yesterday, we just bounced off of an hourly supply, and that's why it trended so strongly to the downside. So not only is it Wednesday, which is hump day, the middle of the week, we're here at a demand level, and price could reverse. It could start to go back towards the upside to finish off the week, or it could break through this demand level and then continue its way down. Now, it'll be harder for it to do that because these demand levels are like this is a strong demand level, this is a strong demand level. To break through these it would take a lot of selling pressure. So um so yeah, so right now we're in no rush to enter into a trade because, like I said, if you were to sell, you're selling into a hourly demand level, right? So just be patient, let it do its thing. If it wants to continue to go sideways, it'll let you know when it's ready to trend again. Like you'll see it, like you'll get these strong candles, it'll break through this demand level. That doesn't mean that you missed out on the trade. It just means you have a really, really good understanding or a really good confirmation that you're going to be taking sales. And if it decides to reverse, let it do its thing. It doesn't mean jump in right away, but let it reverse, let it show um new levels of support, um so that way you can, when it gets exhausted from going up and it starts chilling again before it goes back up, you can like like it's not like you're just guessing, all right, which direction it's going. All right, so on the hour time frame, you see we're at a major demand level, which demand levels is where you would want to buy at. um if we go down even further, um prices in between a major demand level and a small supply level. All right. Now, if you're wondering where if you're new on the stream, or like you never seen, this AI or indication before, you definitely have to go and get it from my Discord. Um, and basically like subscribe to my first of all, go to the link in my description, get in my Discord. The Discord is free. You're gonna go to the welcome tab and it's gonna have access to everything that I use to trade with. The funded accounts, the regular live accounts, and the AI bot. All right. Once you get access to all of that, or if you need help getting access to all that, just go to the Discord and then message me on the side. Just call. Hello? Yo, I'm live right now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I I I all right. So anyway, what's my train of thought? But yeah, so just get on the get in the Discord, and then you can contact me personally and I'll help you out. All right. And you can call me whenever. Once we exchange information. So I use this bot to basically, instead of me drawing up these support and demand levels, supply and demand levels myself, or support and resistance levels myself. I can now open up my computer and I can visually see what is going on, without taking too much time. Um, like basically marking my chart up. It's already marked up for me. Like it's telling me the fair value gaps, it's telling me the supply and demand zones, it's telling me the break of structures of the market, it's telling me the market structure breaks of the market. Um, everything. Like it's point of interest, the what my on my screen it's a little dark, but you can see like when price hits a higher high, it lets you know. When it hits a lower high, it lets you know. A lower low lets you know. Um, all these things that can help you in your trading that you don't now have to draw up yourself while the market is moving. It does it for you. And if you understand how to use this, then it makes it easier um visually for a beginner, or even if you've been trading for a while. If you use this to like myself, like you can use this to confirm um some of the stuff that you will see in the market anyway. All right, so yeah, just keep that in mind. But you'll trade it the same way. You don't just open it up and then just you see something, you just get in. I've done that before and I've won. But I've done that before and I've lost. So it's not efficient to trade like that. And with anything, with any strategy, just to just get in and out, like So um, get the confirmations, and then you'll find a lot more success than normal, I would say. All right, but my disclaimer is, you know, past results don't determine future results. Uh, but I'll show you guys my results just from this past week. I'll pull up my. I usually don't get on it from Google, so I don't know if it's gonna have my password and stuff. Unless I fixed it. Did I fix it? It says on the app, but choose to. So we got opening bell in 3 minutes. Um, Damn, how am I supposed to get the confirmation though? If it only does it to my, why does it only do it to my Safari though? Let me see something, guys. While we wait for opening bell. So if you don't know, I trade the 15-minute opening range for opening bell. It's not gonna let me share my screen like this though. Um, what if I do this? What other three indicators? I see you have four. I don't use this last. Hello? Yeah, the last two entries. Oh, are you on the 15-minute? And you on NQ? Yeah, Pyre started. But when you ask the questions in the comment, because it might be questions that other people have too. So oh, no, no, I literally just opened it. Yeah. All right. Well, we're not gonna take entries off of that anyway. So I'm gonna move it down. But let me do this while I'm because I'm on live right now. All right. All right. Yeah, if you guys got questions, just y'all can just ask in the Discord or ask in the on the YouTube, because it might be the same questions that somebody else has. If it takes me a while to get to to the question is I'm probably like moving around, so I don't have like the chat just up on my screen, so I'll come back and forth to it. Um, but yeah, so yes, futures. Yeah, we're trading futures today. All right, we're on a Nasdaq. We're on NQ. All right. I want to log into my thing while the opening bell is moving price right now. Just give me a second, y'all. So, all right, that's what I was saying anyway. So, I trade what you call the 15-minute opening range. So, during the opening bell, which starts at 9:30, um, up until 9:45, that 15-minute time frame, I allow price to do what it does, and it makes its own move. But before it picks a direction, it creates a range within that time frame. So we don't trade inside the range. Now you can, yes, you can trade inside the range. I'm not saying that you can't do that, but when it comes to this strategy, um, you want to wait until after those 15 minutes finished. You'll mark up that candle, and which is what I'm going to do when that 15-minute ends, and then as price leaves that range, either to the upside or to the downside, we'll enter a trade, or we will at least know which direction that the market is trying to go in for the day. So um it's now 9:30. We'll wait to see what happens, and then yeah, we'll look for a setup. We'll look for a setup for today. All right, but I'm gonna try to log into this because I do need to fix this for my Google anyway. Because the verification is on. Oh no, it automatically does it. It doesn't even like. All right, so I'm gonna have to fix that. I might not do the withdrawal today on it until I fix that. I do want to go live when I do the withdrawal though, so I'll wait. But anyway, let's, let's get back to it. Maybe I could just show y'all on my phone too. I just want to be very transparent with what's going on. Um, you know, right now I just flipped to the 5-minute. All right, you can see price came down here, bounced all the way back up within 3 minutes. You know, when literally right before the 9:30, 3 minutes went by and it did this. Right, the past 3 minutes did this. If you look at three candles in the past, look at how much it moved compared to this one candle. There's one candle movement right now, and that's why trading during the opening bell can be very beneficial, or it could be very detrimental in your trading, because if you're on the wrong side of the market, um, yeah, these are some big losses right here, or like I said, some big wins. Okay. Um. All right. Oh no. All right, first 5 minutes finished. They do have strategies with like a 15-minute, I mean a 5 minute opening range, but I don't. It's not as effective as the 15. Like it doesn't work the same. It's a lot less confluence with it. Like I said, we're in no rush. Like this white line is moving sideways. It's not giving us a particular direction of which way the market is moving. And sometimes that may take a while. So, get comfortable, relax. This is when I play my music, kind of chill out. For those of you that don't know how to use this AI or this bot, right? What you'll do is, let me check the questions. None of the last two entries are popping up on my bot. Well, there's no entries that it called out. If you're talking about the arrows, if you're talking about the arrows, um, just make sure you are on NQ, right? Make sure you're on NQ, and if it's supposed to look exactly like mine's, the last arrow on the 5 minute was called out at 9 o'clock. So, but what was I saying? Yeah, so just if that's what you're talking about, just make sure it's all the same. Um, Also, I know a few people have TradingView, but if you go up to the right and you should see CME, and there should be a green dot, right? And it should be nothing else. If it has anything else after that, you may have some delays on your TradingView. Like it could be as deep as like a 15-minute delay, which obviously that's why your candlesticks will be off timing. Like you want to always make sure, like when you log on, that your trading view is aligned and it's up to date, like with what's going on. So right now, this last 5 minute candle started at 9:35 and it's moving. Right now it's 9:38. When 9:40 happens, this candle should close and there should be a new one that starts at 9:40, right? Or just to get even more specific, on the 1 minute, right? If it says 9:38 on your 1 minute, there should be a 9:38 candle right there. Like it shouldn't be any delays. Or like I said, if you go up here and you see delays, like you see like it should say CME market open, there should be nothing after it. Otherwise, it may have some delays on TradingView. All right. The 1 minute tried to call out a setup, but we don't take trades off the 1 minute with this algorithm. Just the 5 minute. Right? So it will look something like this. Okay, you'll get a yellow candle. Price needs to be above the white line. You need a green EMA also above the white line, and then you could take your entries. This wasn't the greatest A plus because, like I said, price is consolidating, right? So I mean, you could have took it, but like I said, if this white line is moving sideways, you don't want to take a trade at all anyway. You want to wait until it's trending before entering. But let's say you did take the trade or whatever, right? It called out a buy. Let's see. Your entry would have been this yellow line. All right. We wasn't on the session at the time. So if I'm being honest, I don't know if it went down first or up. But right after that entry candle, it almost hit target 2. which would have been about $300, and you would have been risking 190. Right now, my rule of thumb is the trade is still valid until price closes below this line. Like, so it can come down or whatever. If you're in it, it's supposed to be a scalp anyway. You're scalping it. You're not looking to hold the trade forever. So if you get in it and you see this, you don't have to necessarily put your stop loss right on the red line. But if price closes below or at the red line, then you can get out. So if it comes down, let it do its thing. If it closes below, then it's invalid. So this one, it wicked. I don't know if it wicked first or if it wicked after, but it opened. Let's just say it came down and at about 200 or whatever. Yeah. And then came back up to about 300 and then closed at about $120. All right. But this 300 is beyond the daily goal. So, definitely a winning trade if you weren't being greedy. And obviously, if it hits, this price, the 250, 300 mark, you should be moving your stop loss into profit in case it reverses. And if it goes break even, then you break even. So yeah, that's how you would use that when you see the yellow candles. But like I said, in a trending market is really when it makes sense. All right. So you want to see price moving like this. You want to get these yellow candles when price is moving like this, for like zero drawdown or, trades like that. All right, let me go to the questions. Yeah, the arrows. No, I don't have an arrow for 9. I'm on a 5-minute on NQ. Okay. Do you have do you have any delays? Do you have like like sometimes it's like a squiggly line, and then I know on some people's it's like a D. So that just means that you might have a slight delay on your account, and you can fix that. You just have to click on it, and then I think it just like tells you what to do after, for anybody having issues with that. All right, so yeah, like I said, right now, just gonna wait. I'm gonna check the Discord if they have any questions in the Discord. No, we're all good. That's what I'm feeling today, y'all.
Without T-Mobile 5G home internet, this place is spooky. Relax. Now you can get T-Mobile 5G home internet with same-day delivery. Nothing to be scared of. Get T-Mobile 5G home internet delivered the same day, powered by DoorDash.
Get away from having to just get there.
All right, I can see price fighting continue on its way down. Forex Factory, see if there's any news today. After 10 a.m., we might have some news, but it's a yellow folder. Shouldn't affect us too much. But that also means that we could see some type of movement, which is not bad. Trump speaks at 8:30 today. So if you guys decide to trade in the afternoon, today, 8:30, we'll see a lot of movement. All right, I got my hair braided, man. All right, and then the maps, no strong red, no really strong green. It's kind of mid, but that explains why price is like moving sideways. Like it's consolidating right now. It's just moving sideways. It's not, it's not the best market right now to trade in until it breaks out and it starts to, create this type of gap between the EMAs and it's showing a downtrend. Then we're gonna let it be. All right, so obviously that 15-minute is over. So let's mark it up. That'll be this candle here. All right, so what you'll do is you'll take that 15-minute candle that started. See, it bounced off of the supply level. You just mark it up 15 minute, or and you do the same thing to the downs on a. You do the same thing on the bottom. So now you have a level. We have to get them to train the bot to do this, to be honest. But so now in the mornings you have a level, a range to trade off of, almost like literally a support and resistance level, or a demand and supply. It was literally at this. It's just bouncing off of these two. So once it breaks out of this range or this area, we can have a bias of which way the market is going to go for the day, which direction it's going to go for the day. And don't ever feel like you're late. Like, to be honest, if you get a 15-minute to break out and close on one side, it's better than a 1 minute, because a 1 minute could fake you out. It can come out and then go back in. Sometimes with a 5 minute too. Like if you get like a strong 15-minute like candle breakout, then you can see like these levels. If this level gets broken, then you see price continue to go down. Now you see like the demand zone is getting broken through, so it's going to disappear at some point. They picking you up?
Yeah, he's downstairs.
All right. You're not taking the stuff?
Choose it today. Use it tomorrow. Next day, hundreds of appliances. Our best lineup is here. Lowe's.
All right, so we're just waiting for this 5 minute to start trending, showing us direction. Until then, we wait. Every dog needs a lady. All right, 10 minutes to the top of the hour. 10 o'clock could show us a little bit of a direction. See a lot of buying pressure here at the end of 9 o'clock. Because on an hour time frame, we do have this demand. But we'll wait. It's a waiting game. Very patient. Very, very patient. It may feel like we're here for a long time, whatever the case is. But the type of money that you're going to make within 5 to 10 minutes or whatever the case is, it's still going to be more than what most people do, like for labor. So you gotta kind of put into reality in that perspective. Like I said, I just showed y'all a move, and within 5 minutes, you were able to make $300. Just waiting for a direction. Don't think about you. All right, so we're gonna wait. Let price pick a direction. Right now, she is stuck. All right, give me a second. I'll be back. Good and up. 10 for a 10. I for a 9.
Hotels.com introduces Save Your Way. Choose how you save. Take instant savings now or make this rewards for a future trip. Save Your Way. It's exactly what sounds like for many companies. Save Your Way. Only at Hotels.com. Hotels.com. It's on your name.
Were you recently injured in a car accident? If so, you need to stop now and immediately call an experienced auto accident attorney. Look at this check for $237,000. This settlement and many others like it were payments our team of legal experts obtained for our clients. If you have not been in an auto accident, feel free to skip this video. We don't want to waste your time. But for those of you still watching, I'm going to share the best way for you to achieve the maximum settlement. The right attorney can help you get top compensation for your vehicle or property damage, medical bills, lost income, and pain and suffering. To obtain the most compensation for your car accident, we need to know the accident was not your fault, if you were injured, and if the accident happened within the last 2 years. If this matches your circumstances and you have not spoken with an attorney, you need to call us now. Do not speak to insurance companies or the other party without legal guidance. Saying the wrong thing can absolutely destroy your case and reduce or even eliminate your settlement amount. Don't wait to contact us. The longer you wait, the less severe your case may appear. Eventually, the time to make a claim will vanish. You need to call us to get working on your case as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we've seen too many car accident victims attempt to settle cases on their own without the help of an experienced attorney. With no threat of a lawsuit or litigation, insurance companies make lowball offers and pretend like it's the best they can do. Do not make this mistake. You need the help from experienced attorneys at Find Legal to navigate the complexities of insurance law on your behalf. Great, you're saying, but how much will a personal injury attorney cost? This is a good question and the one everyone asks. Experienced personal injury attorneys work on what's called a contingency basis, meaning there's no payment up front. Our attorneys only receive compensation when they win.
All right, I had to make some cereal. Look at Nas go though. Sheesh. Yo. Look at her do her dance. Ping pong, like nah. I'm not with the ping ponging. Let me know that you wanna drop it like it's hot.
The older you get, the less men want you. So all bitches.
I can't really explain it. I'm so into you now. I wanna be more than a friend of you now.
No.
When they ask, I mention my baby girl in the interviews
Right.
now. And I'm
The older
I was
you
from the
get, the less
90s
men are
and the
gonna want
2000s. There's no reason I have a friend or two now. Cause the kid's ready to tell you how he feel in a few vows. Maybe I speak in general now. But girl, I'ma do whatever just to keep it real now. Girl, I already need to keep that in now. What you think is saying, I'm skinning you now. Why wouldn't I wanna skin it from there? Oh, I'm fit fat, shopping sprees, and I'm finished the child. I ain't concerned with other men with you now. As long as when I slide up in you, you growl. Ain't me living with you, he better be a kin of you now. And I ain't jealous, it's the principle now. I'm so with me.
Really like what you done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you. I really like what you done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you.
It's more than a flash, and I would've traded it all in orderly fashion. I feel like Florida, we crashing, just off the shore, so you get me with the water, be splashing. The drop top 3 in a quarter, we dashing. The flawless diamonds in the border, we flashing. The money, we ought to be stashing. I make sure every quarter be cashing. I can't really explain, I be thinking I'm slipping. These girls be thinking I'm tripping. What kind of weed be smoking?
All right, now what you wanna do today?
What have me with the blues so hard, you would think I was scripting. You relaxing in the bins, credit card no limit, so you don't worry about maxing those spends. Since you've been
I honestly see her like selling for real, but you know, you take that trade at your own risk. I'll be patient. Like I said, as long as we're still in this box, it's crazy how like that box I created at the beginning is damn near the same box as the range. And I mean, obviously I'm exaggerating it, but like if I went, you know. You can get caught up in the hype, trade this erraticness. It's now 10 o'clock. See what price does. See if it gets away from all this nonsense. Got some cereal.
Welcome to the world of blue. Capture the essence of rejection. For every deal is a moment. Do your life. Own your life.
This is Steve Joseph right here. None of you. Yeah, man. Have you tried the makala yet? No? Alright, I'm gonna give you some right now. Yeah, cheers. Oh, give. We are at the world famous TSG tailgate for our LAFC home match. It started off because we were like 6 to 8 weird Korean kids who love soccer. Like the melting pot of Koreatown, it's kind of what's reflected in our supporters group as well. It's fusing the best of Korean culture, the best of Latino culture. The best of Los Angeles here for one plate.
All right, I had to put the robe up, man.
Sunny is the golden boy of Korea. Everyone is.
After a nice shower, put the robe on, chill for a little bit. Feels good. Oh my fucking white Peter. Still waiting, y'all. In the way she walk. Show you right. Starbucks, I know they like. Push the phone, right? Do you guys like Kobe, right? The woman that called these cells like at 9:40. 8. Okay. Could have ate off of that. I don't like the 1 minutes though. Don't like the 1 minutes. Not enough. It's just not strong enough. Like. I do believe the market is preparing itself to do this again, but can't rush it. You don't want to be too hesitant because it is, like I said, it could use this demand zone, this point of interest, to shoot all the way back up randomly too. This was an old one, so I'm gonna remove this.
I'm the money. Don't forget that. It's spicy, balanced with a sweet and tangy citrus touch.
I heard this one now on. We don't want to now, but sorry, y'all. Trading is boring. I'll make it boring. I put the past behind us.
That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel. That big deal feeling is here. Shop Prime Day, June 23rd through the 26th.
Lays and Wings at a big 6 for $19.99. Careful, those babies are movie me content.
I can handle the heat. You want to try it? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's really not that. Oh, too spicy, too spicy.
Oh, come on, Nas. Do your dance, shorty. See, this is starting to look a little green. Starting to look a little green. I want you. I really want. And now I got. While we wait, I'm gonna see what gold was doing. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Gold active. This morning at 8. Okay, break a structure. We test off the hourly. Okay, all these fair value gaps that can act as magnets. Price come back down to this demand. Okay, price is bouncing off of a supply zone. Price going under the white EMA. I can see gold sales. I can see gold sales coming if y'all have the bot and want to watch that. Price bounced off of supply. It's been selling. If we get price to break through this 15-minute range, turn this demand into a supply zone, and then start trending down, yeah. Eat, man. Eat. Oh, my computer dying. What's good with me? Mm-hmm. Who in the city when I'm not there? All right. Hopefully we could see something by like 10:30, but like I say on every live, I usually say it earlier than this. I'll be like 10:15, 10:30, I'm out of here. But because it's already 10:15, I give myself 15 more minutes before I'm going to go on about my day. But I will be looking for these sales. I'm gonna check my phone periodically. But every time I say that, she start moving. But yeah, I'll be looking for those non sales throughout the day. And if she starts trending again, like on the way down, just wait for those like breaker structures. Um, give yourself another breathing room as far as your risk if you don't get the A+ set up.
From factory workers in Detroit.
Yeah, don't be afraid to shoot, man. Like I said, it's all about managing your risk, being able to live to trade another day, you know. And then also being humble enough to know, like, you see a couple $100. If you was to see that on the floor, are you going to just keep walking because it's not 1,000? No, you're going to pick it up. Same thing with this. Like, obviously, there's many trades that we could have gotten in while on this session. We could have made $100 here, $100 here, $200 here real quick. I like to wait for the best setups because I know there may be someone taking the entry with me. So I want to make sure that we get into the trade when it's moving, so that everybody can catch the move and not just me like in and out, you know. But by all means, if you're by yourself and you have an understanding of how to use the bot, then make your money, but also understand that the risk that you're putting on yourself every time you enter and exit these trades. You know where you wanna be. They've been talking about. Oh, let me see. Get you right where you like it. I swear. Me and you. You've been waiting. I've been waiting. It's me and you. Ooh, she was mad close. Oh, we're getting a break of structure out of the 15-minute opening range on a 5-minute time frame. It is 10:20. Let's just see how it looks. Whoa, that's deep. Just back to that is a band. Yo, it's spitting out a lot of points right now, y'all. We're gonna have to be extra careful today. That's on the 5 minute. Let's go down to the 1 just to see if we can get some really good entries. Oh man. Oh, we had a breaker structure here. Okay, that would have been a good risk to reward for we're at now. But the points it's spitting out right now is crazy. What is going on? All right, this little move back is. Oh man. And there's no.
Young Hope, you heard? Track master, you heard? Yeah. Yes, yo, jigga man be calling. Leave chicks bitches on. Some of them be crawling.
Let's see. You got the breaker structure. Let's see what the 15 minute hasn't necessarily broken out yet. So we'll wait because we are at a demand level, and this push up is, like I said, it's spitting up a lot of points. Like these small move back, that small move back on that 5 minute that I just showed y'all, like just back to the range was almost $1,000. Like that's crazy, and we're not even close to the EMA. So our entry is going to be like super, super important. But I like this song. I'm feeling good that this song came on. But we're going to get a good one today. Mm-hmm. Let's do it, Nas. Let's do it, man. Yeah, that pullback was something serious. I would have cooked. Us. Trying to be greedy and get in like super early. Always wait for those retests off the EMA. If we get a good engulfing candle, that'll be good. That'll be nice too. Like I said, we wanna go off of this though. We want to go off the higher time frames. We are in a major demand zone off the 1 hour. This could be a lot of buying pressure right here that just shoots us up. So we want to be extra careful in this area regardless. Like if we were bouncing off of the supply zone from the 15 or the hour and then getting that selling those selling candles off the 5, that'll be nice because we know that it's going to push all the way down. But where we're at is kind of like a tweener, and that's what it's kind of showing on the maps. Like we have green and yellow, but it's not even like a red or a bright green, like showing like because it's in a consolidating area right now. Let me refresh it. Maybe it changed. No, it's pretty much the same. We are still in this consolidation area. It probably just grabbed a lot of liquidity, got a lot of people out of there that were plotting on this sell. So now it's going to get the buyers out, right? Everybody that's buying. No, everybody that bought here, at the demand level, it dropped to get them out, and now for all the sellers, like the people that was trying to take this breakout, so and get them up out of there. That's why you just wait, you be patient, and you let everybody win or lose their money in the market. It starts making in a direction, the market calms down, more people leave, and then that's when you creep in and like, all right, like I said, if I'm being honest, I'm just trying to get my piece of the pie. I'll take the scraps because the scraps is a couple hundred, maybe even 1,000. But if you play your cards right, and you don't have to necessarily rush yourself into the market to get that. 5 minutes left. Ooh. Is you with me or what? Oh, damn, I should have told her to leave her. What's her name? So until it's gone, and I got to know now. Is you with me or what? Alright, she's playing around in his own, y'all. We got like 2 minutes. Unfortunately, I do have something I got to do at 11 o'clock, so I have to get off. But if you're in the Discord, I will keep you updated on what's Now I'll still look at it like over my phone, and I'll try to update you guys in the Discord as far as the trends. But like I said, I could see it going down, and doing this again today. But yeah, man, it's consolidating. It's nothing much I could not really do. It's in the zone. This box is going up and down. I wouldn't force a trade. If it's consolidating like this for the day, it's okay. You don't want to mess up your account, and then tomorrow it trends like this, either going down or on the upside, and you don't have any money to trade with. So don't force anything. Keep an eye on the market. I look at gold one more time. Gold is pretty trendy right now, I would say. But it got exhausted and it's coming back up. And it's done that since opening bell. So same thing. I would kind of be careful with that because it could just want to reverse and go back up. It's hump day. It's the middle of the week. It may just want to reverse and trend up for the rest of the week. So don't just get set on the sells. But as obviously prices below this white EMA. So, just be mindful of that and look for the sells. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, prices it's still inside this zone. So it's 10:30. Usually I would stay on longer, but I do have something to do. So, I would stay on longer until I can actually find like a setup. But if you are in the Discord, if I have some free time later because I didn't take a trade on the stream, I'll open up the Discord randomly. So make sure your notifications are on. I'll open up Discord and I'll share my screen again if I see a trade that I want to take. Like I said, like last night, I was watching the draft and I seen something that I liked that I entered. So something in that sense, you could trade like that. But like I said, the documentation just continues to go. I've been live streaming for about a month now, a month and a half. We've been doing very well on these sessions. I think I only lost like once on the session. Well, like had a non-profitable day, not like lost. Like I've lost on the session, but like I've won the day. Meaning like I might have took a loss on the session, but then before the session was over, losing profit for the day. But as far as like losing on stream, nah. So we've been very particular about the trade that we take on stream. And yeah, we're gonna keep running this up, man. Like I said, it's another day for a payout. I wanted to do it on stream, so if I don't do it on, because I'm not streaming tonight. I may just stream tonight just to show the withdrawal. But I'm not about to. Yeah, cause I don't want to wait another day. If I'm being honest, I don't it's not like instant. Like the payout, it doesn't come like as soon as I withdraw. It don't come like right away. It takes a while for the wire transfer to come in. So, I don't want to wait too long, and then now I like my money and I want it. So, yeah, if I don't do it on stream, I'll definitely record it and show the process, the whole journey, the whole documentation. I literally took this account from an eval stage on stream to a funded, and now we're on the second payout of the funded, like all on stream. Like I've only taken trades for this account on stream, right? So, let's keep running it up. God's been good. We're off to another blessed week. It's hump day. We're gonna end the week off strong. Today was a no trade day, and it comes with trading. So continue to learn, continue to study. Those of you that have access to the bot, remember that you have access to a streaming platform that allows you to learn more about trading, credit, real estate, whatever your entrepreneurial spirit has for you. There's information on this platform for that. Like I said, I am a user of the bot, and I do my best to educate and show real time profits using it. But like there are other bots, there are other people who educate on other things. I don't necessarily consider myself an educator. I am just a product, a byproduct. I'm a product of the product, if that makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, it was a good session. Hopefully you guys learned something. And then you could take away from this. And I will see you. When's my next live? Next live is. Is an exciting new and modern way to buy, sell, and trade. Oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9. All right, so tomorrow 9 o'clock, I'll be back. And then later that night, I was supposed to trade my mentor last night, but He was busy, so I don't know if he's going to be on because I know he's supposed to be traveling to to Dallas for EduCon. So I would be there, but I have a gender reveal, so you know. Yeah. So hopefully he's trading tomorrow night. If not, it's probably because he's traveling. But definitely tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I will be on the session live at 9 a.m. And if you missed that, and I realize that he is traveling and cannot trade, I will get back on at 11 if I can. So I'll give you 2 sessions tomorrow. So let's stay locked in, and let's get this bread, man. Make sure y'all stacking that cheese. Y'all stay blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here.